So we're on to his final mission of getting his own back on one of the residents of the Isle. And this was Great Aunt Greta. Chapter 25, A Swarming Sea of Cats. The slime flying saucer, or USO, unidentified sliming object, spun through the sky. It spun so fast that poor Ned couldn't hold on any longer. One by one, Ned could feel his fingers lose their grip. As the USO flew over Kitty Litter Castle, the boy himself flying through the air. "Ah!" he screamed. Slime chased after him, but Ned was spinning so fast it couldn't catch him. He tumbled through the air into the castle's moat. Splosh! Does look a little difficult to hold on. The boy sank deep under the water. He couldn't swim. Unless Slime did something, and fast, Ned would be no more. Slime dived down into the moat and came back up as some kind of sea monster with a soaked Ned riding on its back. Needless to say, as it was wet, the monster was slippery too. Ned couldn't hold on. "Whoa!" he cried as he slid down the monster's back. Just as he was about to fall off completely, the monster swished its tail and sent the boy flying through the air. Whoa! Ned flew straight over the wall of the castle. Ah! Below him, Ned could see the castle courtyard getting nearer and nearer. It was a swarming sea of cats. Cats of every size and colour. Black cats, white cats, ginger cats, grey cats, red cats, blue cats, even one of those weird baldy cats. Meow, meow. At any moment now, the boy was going to land right on top of them. "Help!" he screamed. "Cats!" Hiss! Eaten alive. As Ned tumbled through the air, he shut his eyes tight. The boy was about to be eaten alive by 101 cats. However, what Ned didn't see was that Slime was arching up from the moat to form a bouncy castle beneath him. A bouncy castle made of slime. A slouncy castle. This slouncy castle landed right on top of the cats. Meow! Meow! Hiss! Ned landed in the dead centre of the slouncy castle. Boing! Only to find himself flying back up into the air. Whoosh! Back over the wall. Whoosh! There's the slouncy castle. There's the wall. Here's the real castle. Heading straight for the moat again. Uh-oh. Once Ned had been plucked from the murky depths, Slime turned itself into a ladder. A sladder. A sladder seemed like the perfect way to get over the castle wall. That was until the boy actually attempted to haul himself up with his arms. It was so wet and slippery, he slid straight back down into the moat. Eventually, after much discussion between Ned and his slimy friend, a solution was found. It was so simple, it was brilliant. The boy would be shot out of a slime cannon, or slannon, and land on top of Kitty Litter Castle. So, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Slime blasted Ned up into the air. Bang! Whoosh! Over the wall of the castle. Over the courtyard of cats. Over the other wall of the castle. Crash landing in the moat on the far side. Oh dear, that didn't work out how he wanted it. No! Slime translimed back into the sea monster and plunged down into the depths of the moat to save his friend. Once back on dry land, the boy wailed, "This is impossible!" "Nothing is impossible," replied Slime. "Getting into Aunt Greta's castle is." Yes, well, apart from that, obviously. Obviously. The pair thought for a moment. There must be some way over the wall and past those cats, said Ned. What do cats hate? Asked Slime. Dogs. Then a dog I shall be. In an instant, Slime translimed into a dog, or slug. The slug, which was 100 times the size of a normal dog, dried itself off by doing that weird shaking thing that dogs do. Flutter. Next, the slug placed Ned on its back. Miraculously, the boy didn't slip off. It then paced away from the castle before bounding towards it and taking a gigantic jump. Leap! They leapt over the wall. Whoosh! And success. They landed in the castle courtyard, right on top of the sea of cats. Meow, meow. With cats circling them, the pair were scared. What shall we do? Asked Slime. You are a dog, reminded Ned. Growl at them. I'll try, replied Slime. Grrr. Aunt Greta's cats were not easily scared. In fact, they actually laughed at his pitiful display. Meow! Oh no, said Ned. Oh yes, said Slime. The cats began circling the intruders before going on the attack, baring their fangs. Hiss! Some of the bolder cats began scratching at this dog with their claws. Meow! Hiss! Swipe! Scratch! Ned and Slime cowered in a corner. They cowered so far in the corner that in no time the pair were nothing more than a gooey mess. Oh no, exclaimed Slime. Oh yes, exclaimed Ned. It looks like the end. It certainly does. There were just so many of them. How many? Asked Slime. Well, I can't count them all. They keep moving around. Still, Aunt Greta's army of cats hissed and swiped with their claws. Meow, hiss, swipe, scratch. If they aren't scared of dogs, there must be something else they're frightened of, reasoned Ned. But what? Can you think what else they might be scared of? The cats were pouring nearer and nearer. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Water, exclaimed the boy. Of course, agreed Slime. Slime, become a raging sea now. Slime did just as its friend asked. In no time at all, the castle courtyard was sloshing with the slimy sea, or slee. Meow! Screamed the cats. Ned was right. The cats were scared of water. In fact, they were terrified. The monstrous moggies were now leaping to anything floating on the surface of the slimy sea. Chairs, tables, other cats. Meow! Ned, who was body surfing on a wooden tray, spied an open window on the wall. Through here! Slime! He called out. The boy slid through the window, and the sea of slime followed, pouring itself through the narrow frame. Inside the castle, the boy fell on the floor. Thud. Off. The slime poured on top of him. Yuck, said the boy. Ned looked around. He was inside the biggest room he'd ever been in his life. It was a picture of opulence. Oil paintings, priceless antiques, crystal chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. It was a world away from the humble cottage where he lived. "Who goes there?" demanded a voice. It was Ned's aunt. Gret agreed. The lady was standing right over them, dripping with jewels and holding a particularly fearsome cat in her hands. Hiss! That was the cat, not Aunt Greta. Oh, well, we haven't found out what he's going to do yet, but maybe we will next time. Goodbye.